Hello and welcome everyone to another video on my channel. This is Dr. Pilot FI. FI is for Flight Instructor. And today we're going to be presenting a new video. This is the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the beta right now with the new Cirrus SR22T G6 completely remodeled. And also there's been adjustments to the lighting in the sky and the weather. So the lighting now looks much more natural than before. And today we're going to be flying this amazing aircraft with all the extra features from LAX, Los Angeles International, to Santa Barbara on Pilot Edge network with live ATC. All the links will be in the description. And today we are using Air Manager panels. So we have this immersive setup with 3 monitors, as you can see here, with the Bezel free kit, and also I have 2 touchscreen monitors here with Air Manager running, and I'm using the new panels from Experimental Sim Avionics. Again, the link will be in the description for the Cirrus SR22 with the input keypad and everything. And today we're going to conduct the flight like you would conduct it in real life. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we already filed a flight plan for a tech route between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. So we're going to go ahead now and start the aircraft and pick up our IFR clearance. Okay, well, mixture rich, and throttle maybe a little bit about an inch forward, and now batteries on. Strobe light on because there's no beacon. And we can make the display brighter using the instrument lighting. And again, I'm using Air Manager with the Knobster physical knob right here. You can touch any knob, but you can control it with outer and inner knobs. Okay, perfect. And we go ahead now, make sure brakes are on, and we go ahead and start the aircraft. Outstanding, very good. Now avionics on, alternators on, and avionics on. And here we go. We can see that oil pressure is in the green. I think this should have shown on the PFD initially, but I think it's still the aircraft needs some updating. Okay, and we have also the checklist, and everything is set here. Okay, very good. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab the ATC. And here's the comms, and I'm going to put COM 2 now. Here's the audio panel, and we'll go ahead and change the frequency. And look up the ATC frequency for LAX. Okay, so the ATC frequency for LAX is, for departure, 13565. So go ahead and put 13565. 13565. Make it active.
Los Angeles International Airport. ATC information Romeo. 1653 Zulu. Wind 060 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 17,000. 30,000 scattered. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3024. Arriving runways 24 left, 25 left. Departing runways 24 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 left, 25 left. Approach in use or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways
that's
are
good.
in
So
progress.
go ahead now,
Simultaneous
put clearance delivery, which is 120.35.
VFR departures contact clearance
120.
delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to air emissions runway 24 right 6 left closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on an
12035. We'll go ahead now and get ready to copy the clearance. The altimeter is 3024. That's set already. And we have information Romeo. So go ahead now, clear this. And this is the clearance going to be to Santa Barbara. And we have Romeo. Okay, we'll call in now for our clearance. Los Angeles delivery, good morning, Cirrus, Hotel Alpha, Delta Alpha, Juliet, IFR to Santa Barbara with Romeo.
HADAJ Los Angeles clearance Quinta Santa Barbara Airport, Ventura 8 departure, Ventura, Los Angeles Papa 69 tech route, climb via SID, accept maintain 5,000, expect 6,000 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1676.
clear to Santa Barbara, the Ventura 8 departure, Ventura, the Los Angeles Tech Route 69. Climb via CITIC accepting 5,000, inspect 6,000 later, 125.2, squawk 1676, hotel after top of the
Read that correct.
Okay, so the transponder code, first thing is the code here is 1676, 1676, and here we go, 1676. That's it, and departure frequency 125.2. So we set that on COM1. 125.2. And tower frequency most likely going to be taken off from 25 left. Even though the ATC says 25 right, but usually the directly 25 left. Tower south complex is 120905. So we'll 1209. Oh, it's actually set already, so we'll make it that as active. Okay, we're good here. Now we go ahead now and enter the flight plan. We're going to use now the keypad, so this is going to be very interesting. So Hadley FMS flight plan.
John Wayne Ground, Cirrus 347 Charlie Delta with information. Victor at the west ramp, ready for taxi.
KLAX, enter. And we use the procedure. Departure. Use the outer knob, select departure and enter. And we set Ventura 8, so we scroll down to VTU 8.
November 347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne Ground, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
There it is. Enter.
20
and
right,
we're going to be taking off from 25 left.
Charlie Delta.
We can change it later if we have to. And Ventura is the transition. That's it. Yeah, it's actually taken off. We're going to brief the departure in just a second. Load it. After that, we have Kwong in the route. You can enter Kwong with the keypad. Kwong and enter. And the destination, which is Santa Barbara. That's all. Yes. Backspace. KSBA. And enter. Enter. And the route now is entered. We're good to go. And close the flight plan. That is set. I said climb field CITIC 17 5,000. So we set 5,000 here. On the altitude, we can altitude select with the knob. 5,000. Okay, that is set already. So we're good. Change the CDI now. And we go ahead and brief the departure. Okay, so we'll go ahead now and brief the departure real quick. So this is the Ventura 8 departure. And it says here for runway 25 left and right, climb on heading 251. So let's set the heading back 251. There we go. 251. Climb and heading 251 for radar vectors to Ventura and cross the Santa Monica 154 radial at or below 3,000. So let's go ahead now and first of all look at the flight plan, make sure it matches here. Yeah, it says this is the radial. So just on a heading 251 as you can see here. So it does show the radial, but we can put also the frequency for the VOR. And the VOR frequency is 110.8. So let's put that 110.8. Here you go, nav. 110.8. And make it active. 110.8.
John Wayne Tower, Cirrus 347 Charlie Delta 20 right at Kilo, ready for departure.
And we can hear the options.
347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff. Wind is 080
20 right at Kilo, cleared for takeoff. Cirrus 347 Charlie Delta.
Okay, we can set bearing 1 to nav 1, which is the Santa Monica, and we can see from the tail, and we can also put a DME, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we can see from the tail, we'll be able to see from the tail which radial we are on from that bearing while we're flying, just to make sure. Okay, so good. And we need to cross this at or below 3,000, that's why you said climb via SID. So we're good here. Climbing to 5,000. Alright, so it looks like we are set. And we can call now for our taxi clearance. Alright, so Los Angeles ground for the South Complex is ground South Complex is 12175. So we put that on COM 2.
Arriving runway 24 left, 25 left. Departing runway 24 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 left and 25 left approach in use or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress.
Make sure that it's still Romeo.
VFR departs contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to air missions runway 4 right 6 left closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
Still Romeo, we're good. Now we're with ground. Turn the nav light on and we can call. Los Angeles ground, Cirrus Delta, Juliet to the South Complex by signature, ready taxi with Romeo.
HADHA Los Angeles ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot.
25 left via Alpha Foxtrot to Delta Juliet. Alright, we're good now. Release the brakes. Wait, there's no taxi light here. And left is clear, right is clear. Okay, there we go. Alpha Foxtrot. KLAX. This is taxiway Alpha. And we're gonna taxi all the way down to Foxtrot. There's Foxtrot. Here's a sign. Left here. Can stop right here. Can switch the tower frequency, which is on COM 1. So we put COM 1. Right, folks, we're back. We've done all the engine run-up checks, and flaps are on, and the lights now are on. Everything when we're ready for departure. P2 heat on. We call tower now. We're on COM 1. Let's go ahead. LA Tower, Cirrus Delta, Juliet, holding short 25 left of Foxtrot.
HADHA Los Angeles Tower, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff until after Delta Juliet. Right side clear. Left side is clear. 25 left identified.
HADHA runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff until after Delta Juliet. Okay, and we're ready to go. Take off.
John Wayne Tower, Twin Star 23, Uniform Sierra, ILS 20
Take
right
a power
limit.
set. Airspeed alive. Instruments all green. And
23 Uniform Sierra, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Right 20 right, clear to land 8, Uniform Sierra.
find the heading. Okay, reduce the power level. Trim the plane. Landing light off. I'll probably go to autopilot on now. And heading. Let the plane climb. And why there's no flight director? Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Find the heading. We need to cross below 3,000 the radial, and I believe the radial was 154. So the tail needs to be at 154.
HADAJ, contact departure.
Contact departure to Alpha Delta Frequency. Okay, departure frequency is on standby. We switch. The radar is approaching. South Cal departure, good morning, sir. Still off Delta Jet 1100, climbing via Cirrus SR22T 5000.
HADH, SoCal departure, ready to contact.
We just fly the heading, and we already passed the radial, so we can continue the climb. Flaps up, and the pump off.
Hotel Delta, do it, flighting 270, climb maintain 6000.
Heading 270, climb maintain 6000 until Delta Juliet. Right, heading 270. Climb maintain 6000, we just said 6000. It's still climbing anyways. And put flight level change. That's a good speed. Alright, continue the climb. We add more power. Edge of the green. Increase their climb rate. Alright, take a look at the coast.
Cirrus SoCal Delta, contact SoCal approach 119.6. HADJ, clear direct Ventura.
Clear direct Ventura to Alpha Delta Juliet. Okay, so we come here and fly plan, and we highlight Ventura. We click direct to, enter, enter, and switch the autopilot to nav.
0347 Charlie Delta, SoCal approach the Palomar, altimeter 3023, advise ATC request.
Alright, we're good. Ready now. Set some frequencies for Santa Barbara, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Santa Barbara. ATC is 13265, so put that on COM2. 13265, and Santa Barbara Tower is 119.7. We'll put 119.7. On standby. Okay, we're good now. Okay, it's time now to change the fuel tank.
HADJ, contact Josh approach 126, correction, contact point Mugu approach 126.1.
26.1 until Alpha Delta Virginia. 126.1. Point Mugu approach, good morning. Cirrus Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha Juliet, level at 6000. 3024, and you sound very staticky. I'm not sure if I'm really far from this frequency. Do you have a handover for me off the top of Juliet? Alright, 24.7. That's what I heard. If I can't get anything there, I'll come back to you off the top of Juliet. 4.7. Point Mugu approach, Cirrus still off Delta Alpha Juliet to level at 6000.
HADJ, Point Mugu approach, Oxnard altimeter 3023.
23 to off Delta Alpha Juliet.
Cirrus Delta, in contact Palomar Tower, 118.6.
Right, it's time now to grab the ATIS for Santa Barbara, so let's do that. And come here, Santa Barbara, and monitor COM2.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information, Juliet.
Juliet.
Santa Barbara Municipal Airport. ATIS information, Juliet. 1653 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 10. Altimeter 3021. Arriving and departing runways 15 left, 15 right, 25. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and...
So we have Juliet. We're going to request vectors for the visual 25. And we're good to go. In that case, let's load the procedure. And select approach, enter. And with that, we're going to select visual 25, enter. And say vectors, enter. And we make it, and we just load it. Okay, we're good now. You can also come here in for flight, and there's procedure. You can see approach, and you can see visual. For example, 25, and say straight in, and just load it. So this here just gives you an idea where to intercept final, and we're good to go. There's the Southern California coast. And folks, I mean, if you don't have an approach clearance from Quang, which is the last waypoint in the route, you're supposed to proceed direct to the airport from that waypoint. So we're supposed to pick up our clearance wherever it is before Quang. We're going to request vectors for the visual, but let's assume that ATC is busy. You can get all the ATCs, so you've been cleared to destination.
Delta Alpha Juliet, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
20.55 Delta Alpha Juliet, good day. 120.55. Santa Barbara approach, good morning. Cirrus Delta Alpha Juliet, level of 6,000 with Juliet. I'd like to request pictures for the visual 25.
ATC Santa Barbara approach, the Santa Barbara altimeter 3021, service approach runway 25, 17 4000.
17 4000 21 until after Alpha Juliet. Okay, 4,000. Vertical speed and down. Increase the power. And make it more, please. Now we're descending now. This panel is so interactive, it's perfect. You got everything here, touch, and any knob you can control it with the knobster. Yeah, the airport is right there, it's in sight, so we're gonna call in, say the airport site. Santa Barbara approach, Cirrus Delta Alpha Juliet, airport's in sight.
ATC cleavage approach runway 25.
Here for the visual 25 to Alpha Alpha Juliet. Alright, so we can do procedure and activate approach. Highlight, enter, and that's it. And we start descending now. We can actually put 1000 on the altitude, for example, and use VNAV. Let's put 1000. And we're gonna catch VNAV because we're above the path right now, but we can catch it with vertical speed. So vertical speed.
Delta Opportunity contact Santa Barbara Tower 19.7.
19.7 Delta W to see. We'll go down to catch, reduce the power. Going out to COM 2, which we have the 119.7. Santa Barbara Tower, good morning, Cirrus Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha Juliet on the visual 25.
HADAJ, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, clear to land when calm.
25, clear to land, still off the top Juliet. So trying to catch the vertical path, VNAV will take over. A little bit high right now. Let's choose. Maybe increase the vertical speed. And then we'll catch it. Here we go. It's about to get. We're about to catch the vertical path. There it is. See, vertical path now. VNAV is engaged, and we're good. So it's gonna bring us down nice on a 3-degree slope. And anyways, the airfield is right there on the left side. You can see the runway lights right there. Runway lights. All right, send it there, Buck. Security be visible. Let's turn the landing light on and fuel pump on, obviously, if it was functional, but not yet. We don't need to switch fuel tanks. I think we're good. Let me see. The right tank is a little bit actually less. Let's just switch fuel tanks. No problem. There we go. Of course, the aircraft is going to stop descending at 1,000 feet. Again, disconnect the autopilot and be visual by the runway right by then. And here's the runway right there. That's the one. 25. Just going to catch the final approach. Let me zoom in. Actually, close this. I'll zoom in a little. And there you go. Going to catch the final approach course. Aircraft's going to turn. Look at that. And now we're final 25. The runway's right there, and we've got clear to land. So we'll do landing checklist. Lights on, fuel pump on. Reduce the power, mixture rich. I'm gonna go now almost idle to bring the power down so I can put the flaps and clear to land. Landing checklist complete. All right, so reducing the power as I'm descending. So this way I can get to the flap speed, and I can put the first notch of flaps. Alright, this is here about 150 knots or so. You can put it down. So we can actually put the first notch of flaps. Good. And bringing the speed down.
Bullhead Tower, hello. November 446 uniform is at TBM 8, Slant Lima. We're at 2,710 to the south of you. We have information.
Alright, disconnect the autopilot now.
Full stop.
And we come down manual.
Our 446 uniform, Bullhead Tower, enter right down, runway 16, runway 16,
I don't know how to turn the yaw damper off, to
And
be
right
honest.
down
I don't see a button for it.
Runway
Autopilot.
16, clear to land, November 446 uniform.
A little high. Come down. You can see all 4 whites and the poppy lights, so we need to probably come down a little bit more. There you go. Now 1 red, 3 white, still a little high.
500.
Now 2 red, 2 white. This is good now. We'll maintain this. Alright, go full notch of flaps now. And here we go, full flaps. There's the aircraft. Landing Santa Barbara. A little low now. to idle. I want to touch down almost at the numbers. I was floating for a while. Okay. Nose down. I think I missed the exit. Gotta continue now and exit on the right. Here is
Los Angeles ground, November 146, Juliet, West Imperial parking, taxi with Romeo.
HADAJ taxi to parking via Mike Charlie, remain this frequency. Have a great day.
parking via Mike Charlie, remain with you till after the top of your head. You have a great day too. Okay, flaps up.
Calling Los Angeles Tower, say again.
P2 heat off and fuel pump off.
So November 146, Juliet, Juliet, on the West Imperial parking, and request taxi with Romeo.
146 Juliet, Los Angeles ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot.
25 left via Alpha Foxtrot, November 146, Juliet, Juliet.
You got taxi to Atlantic. And this is Charlie. And this is Atlantic Aviation. Stop here, park and brake is on. Very good. And shutdown procedure, I would turn the nav light off and leave the strobe to the engines running and avionics. And mixture cut off. And strobes off and the alternators off and the batteries off. And that's it. And with that, folks, we've done a flight now in the new Cirrus. Of course, I mean, a few things still a little rough around the edges. I mean, we didn't really explore the checklist, but okay, it's just a normal checklist. But everything, as you can see here with the Air Manager and the Experimental Stream Avionics panels, everything is interactive. We can use everything as touch. And it's really quite an experience. Beautiful aircraft, very nice. And we've arrived in Santa Barbara. It was a real world procedures from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara. We followed the tech route, picked up our clearance, and we took the Cirrus 4 test flight. And you can see also the lighting in the sky is much better now with beta. So really looking forward to the final release. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And with that, thank you folks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.